Hello and welcome to this Visa Bulletin update for May 2024. My name is Chad Graham with the law firm of Graham Adair. Be sure to subscribe to our channel so that you get updates. We post Visa Bulletin updates every month in addition to other content. So as you subscribe and follow our channel, then you'll get those updates as they come through. And if you want to make me feel good about myself, hit the like button as well. All right, let's take a look at this month's Visa Bulletin. So this is one of those situations where we have good news and bad news. The bad news is you look at these charts, you're not seeing double. The dates are exactly the same for every country and every category. What this means essentially is that there's an additional month of retrogression for each country in each category because we were in April and then we moved forward 1 month to May, the May Visa Bulletin, but the dates are still the same. So that's essentially one additional month of retrogression. Now, the good news is sort of one of those moral victory kind of things, and that is that the State Department seems to be getting much better at figuring out exactly where the dates need to be, which means less volatility and more predictability. So the predictability is good in that you can anticipate how long it's going to take for an immigrant visa number to become available to you. Okay, now let's get into the graphs. At the end of this, I'm going to show you a new graph that I think you'll find interesting, but let's go through the normal graphs that we typically show you to see if we can see some trends and things that are happening here. Let's start with India. So as you look at this graph, you see 3 lines, one for EB1, one for EB2, and one for EB3. What you want to see here is the line going down because what this shows is the total months of retrogression. So the higher the line gets, the more retrogression there is, the longer the wait for an immigrant visa number. So we really want to see these lines starting to go down. We thought earlier in this fiscal year that we were starting to see some of that trending down, but as you'll see, things have flattened out and even started to increase. And then if we pull up China, this is one we were very hopeful that we would see some downward trends. But again, as you see, there is flattening and even some increasing. And then if you look at the all other, the world category with all other countries, same sort of thing, very flat, maybe even trending up just a little bit in terms of retrogression. Now this next chart shows the total months of retrogression for all countries and all categories combined. The idea here is to get a sense for how many people are applying for these immigrant visa numbers. As the line goes up, there's more retrogression, meaning there's more people applying. As the line goes down, fewer people are applying. So as you see here, same sort of thing where we're seeing kind of very flat, maybe a little increase at the end. Now this new graph here is showing 10 years worth of data. Starting with May 2014, it's showing the May Visa Bulletin for each year all the way up through this year's May 2024 Visa Bulletin. And if you're familiar with the stock market, you know what a trading range is. And as you'll see, we see a trading range here with India, which is that top line, where it goes up, kind of peaks, comes down, does that again, comes down, and then now we've hopefully hit a peak where maybe we'll see it go up a little bit more and then hopefully trend back down and we'll hopefully not set a new trading range. Now, if you look at China, you see the same sort of thing, this sort of up and down trend, but then more of a flat increase after that. So it has come down over the years and sort of stayed down as compared to a few years ago. And then if you look at the worldwide category, it's been fairly steady. So all other countries have been fairly steady here in terms of total retrogression. Now, the question that comes up is for our friends from India, where we're anticipating long periods of retrogression, especially for EB2 and EB3, is what can be done about this. As I said before, subscribe because we're going to do a new video on things that you can do to be sure that you're meeting your employment goals, meeting the needs of your family, and not feeling like you're stuck as you're waiting for an immigrant visa number to come up. So that's a video you can look forward to coming out soon. So be sure to subscribe to this channel. Thanks again for joining me this month. We'll see you next time.